One of the most exciting parts of preparing for a wedding is going to find a wedding dress. And today we are visiting the Glass Slipper in West Branch. And joining me now is the owner, Jessica. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Well, when I walked in, I was completely wowed by all of the wonderful dresses that you have here. Kind of tell us a little bit about, what inspired you to kind of get into this industry and help brides find the perfect dress?
I've been in the industry for 30 years.
Sure.
And what inspired me was my own wedding. When I was getting married, I just loved every aspect of it. And I actually started out as a wedding decorator and coordinator before I did this. And we, everyone came to our wedding and loved everything we did. And they kept saying to me, you need to do that for a living. And I was like, oh, whatever. And then I decided, yes, I actually do need to do this for a living, and then it's just kind of built from there.
Well, okay, I'm not getting married anytime soon, but say I walked in here and was ready to pick out a dress. Kind of walk us through some tips that you would share to other brides who are getting ready to get married and the best way to pick out the right dress.
A lot of times girls will come in and they have a thought in mind a little bit because they've been looking online. There's a lot of online social media presence with the dresses. So they'll come in and show us things of what they're thinking and what they're looking for. We start the process by telling them they should try anything and everything. Yes. Because you just don't know what you're going to pick until you put it on. Right. And you might pass by the dress just because you're thinking you want this and you end up with that.
Well, speaking of trying different ones, what are some of the popular silhouettes or trends that are happening right now?
We're seeing Mikado ball gowns coming back big.
Would that be one of these?
Yep.
Because this one is stunning. Mm-hmm. That one I would definitely throw on. Now, you also do alterations, right?
Yep.
Tell us a little more about that.
So we have a whole alteration department right here in our building. Even if you don't buy your dress here, we're happy to help you. Nice. We have a very great seamstress team. You come in and you meet with them, and we, do the initial pinnings and consultations, and then we schedule appointments for you. With a bridal gown, you want to start about 8 to 10 weeks ahead of time, we feel. Okay. If you have less time than that, we can still help you. With our moms and our bridesmaids and all of, the rest of the party, we suggest about 6 weeks.
How big is your selection of wedding dresses? And you also have other dresses here as well. Kind of tell us a little bit about the selection.
Sure. We have, between our regular price orderable gowns and our sale selections, because we try to keep stuff for every budget. Sure. We have about 1,000 gowns in our building.
For those who want to know more about you and how they can pick up a dress from you, tell them how they can find that info.
So we are on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Our website is we've got a website that we're currently working on a new one though, because we're going to start doing some online orders as well.
Ooh, nice.
So we're moving into that direction. So we do have a website as well, but one is under construction. There's a new one coming. So.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you, Jessica.
Yeah,
so exciting.
Yeah, thanks for coming today.
Yes.